one of my bucket list items was checked off on Saturday in Toronto, Ontario when I attended WWE Money in the Bank. I had so much fun, and there was a surprise, and it was happy and sad at the same time, and we're going to talk about it right now. What's going on, guys? It's your buddy, it's your pal, it's Andrew Pillock stealing the Scott Stanford intro again. I am here on What's Good in Wrestling. How are you guys today? Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you're new. If you love wrestling content, make sure to stick around. And you guys can see the title, and I'm sure you guys know what I'm going to be talking about, and that is the greatest of all time, John Cena. I had a pretty great time at Money in the Bank, and as you can see by this briefcase, I'm about to cash in and become the #1 wrestling YouTuber in my dreams. All jokes aside, I had a lot of fun. Getting that Cena surprise was incredible. Got a chance to meet two of the members of Vibe, Jaren and BD. Thank you guys so much for being so nice. They are incredible. If you don't subscribe to Vibe, I'm sure you do because everybody does. Make sure to go subscribe to them. They have a great podcast. Their whole crew, all four of them, are amazing. But man, John Cena, what can you say about this guy that hasn't been said already? I'm just going to give you guys my thoughts because I truly do believe he is the greatest of all time. But let's break this down just a little bit on what happened at WWE Money in the Bank and how we got to John Cena announcing his retirement and his farewell tour. And that was Trish Stratus coming out to talk to the crowd, and she came out a couple times during the night. It was really cool. Canadians love Trish. WWE fans love Trish. It was a great moment, but she got a little bit like, mysterious. Who am I bringing out? And she announces John Cena, and I can't post the video on here because I said a few swear words as I was freaking out. And yeah, don't tell my mom, but I was swearing quite a bit. It's one of those moments where your childhood comes back to you besides the swear words, because that was not allowed. Seeing my hero, one of my idols, jump out of nowhere, hitting the you can't see me, hitting the everything, man. It's like the greatest hits being played all at once. And when I saw him whip out the towel, and I was close enough to see it, I was in like 3 or 4 rows from the floor, and I saw what it said. And then I started to go, oh, I'm really excited that he's running to the ring right now. But is this a retirement? I genuinely couldn't believe it. I was still in awe. I had tears in my eyes that he even got to the ring, that he was in Toronto, that he was here to talk to us. John Cena back again to come talk to the WWE Universe in Canada. And then he told us why he was there. And that's when my heart sunk to my stomach. And I started to realize that the end is coming for John Cena's in-ring career. And I've been watching these videos that people have been posting and clips of like the trumpets and slow motion videos of John Cena. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. Last night and even this morning, I've been crying a little bit, man. I can't lie. I always explain to people in real life, there are very limited superheroes in this world right now. It is crazy. The world and everything going on right now, there's so much more negatives on this planet. And it's terrible because we all should love and enjoy our life. And we should be able to enjoy everything. But there's so much negativity. But John Cena has been a guy for over 2 decades that has been a real-life superhero. John Cena is Superman. There is no superheroes in the world. We don't get to see Spider-Man and Thor and Captain America. We see John Cena, ironically, because we can't see him. I had to throw that in there. John has meant so much to this wrestling industry, and I'm not going to make this a whole John Cena career retrospective because we still get more time with John Cena, thank God. 2025 will be the last year of John Cena. We still get a lot of great moments, and I'm going to throw it up on the screen for you guys right now. And John Cena himself tweeting out, this pretty much sums it up. The last time is now. And it's some info from Wrestle Features talking about what Cena basically talked about. And it's Cena will not be retiring at WrestleMania 41 because he'll be continuing to work until the end of December, and that's the plan, January through to December. He wants to do 30 to 40 dates in 2025. Apparently, that's just the starting number. There might be more. Cena will retire the jorts following his retirement. Subsequent TV appearances will also be in a suit and tie. Cena is open to going for World Title 17. Cena hints at entering the Royal Rumble to get to number 17. So John Cena's not giving up on like, oh, I'm just going to come out and do a couple matches and it's my greatest hits. He's not doing that. He's going to work. He's going to put on a couple storylines, maybe one big storyline, and we're going to get John Cena at his best for one last run. And as a lifelong WWE fan, that's all we can ask for. Getting what most will believe is the greatest of all time. John Cena's the GOAT. I don't care. That's just what I'm saying. I love the guy. I genuinely look up to him so much. He's done so much for the company, but outside of that, the Make-A-Wish Foundation is something that I actually started donating to even when I was younger with my first job because of John Cena. I wanted to help because of John Cena, and I know I'm not the only one. There's people who are way more more able to help than I am that have probably helped way more than I have. Way more. And that's because of John. I'm telling you, John Cena is the GOAT. John Cena is the greatest because he did it everywhere. He wasn't just a guy on screen. He was a guy off screen doing it. And in terms of him going after world title number 17, I think it has to happen. And I'm going to try to make a video very soon. Not try, I am going to, but I'm going to try to map it out myself and get it ready for you guys very soon about how I think John Cena can end on top while also still putting over the new generation of talent. And I'm still kind of working out the pieces. But last night, I was watching the post show when I got home. Thank God Toronto traffic wasn't too nasty to me yesterday. I got home at a reasonable time. I was in bed at midnight watching John Cena talk. I was listening to Punk and Triple H talk. And I was starting to think of what they could do. And I came up with some really good ideas. So be on the lookout for that video very soon. But trust me, you guys are going to be getting a lot of John Cena content on this channel coming up very soon because I want to make sure that I'm thanking John Cena as many times as I can. Because again, I will say, the Halloween costumes growing up, God, I'm going to get emotional in this video. I was like 12 years old dressing up as John Cena. 10 years old dressing up as John Cena. My Halloween costume for like 3 or 4 years in a row was John Cena outfits, man. Like my mom would make them for me. I would try to make them. But the other thing that wasn't a costume was what he was delivering to us through a screen. And that was hustle, loyalty, respect. John Cena always gave us those three values. It's something that I took myself and that one day for my kids in the future, they're going to watch and learn from somebody like that. And I'm hoping that I can be half as good as a man as John Cena is to my future kids and to show this is the way that you're supposed to deliver. This is the way that you should live your life. This is the way that you should appreciate and love people. And he's taught us those things. It's one thing to learn from your parents and your family and to learn from people that you know, friends, whatever it may be in your own personal life. But when you're looking up to somebody on a screen, on a computer, on a tablet, on a TV, it doesn't matter what it is. If you can find that person and you can find somebody that changes your life forever without even knowing them, it's crazy. It's crazy. And John Cena is one of those people for me, probably one of the top 3 most influential people that I don't personally know in my entire life. And I know in my heart of hearts that I've delivered on a lot of the things that he asks of people to do in their daily life. And knowing that I've done that makes me proud of myself, but also makes me proud because I know that he's impacted millions of people around the world that, again, are doing things much bigger than me, that are taking those values that John Cena has delivered to them and taking it to a new level to help the next generation. I don't know if I could put into words how much I appreciate this man. And the videos will keep coming about John because John Cena is the GOAT. He's the man. I'm so grateful that I was able to witness this guy do his thing in person many times. Many times. My sister's high-fived him before. I didn't get a chance to go up there. She was so little she was able to get through to the barricade. I couldn't get there. And it's just, I can't believe it. I can't believe I was in attendance for John Cena announcing his retirement. I'm glad I was, but I wish I wasn't because there was tears coming out of my face and I just didn't want the moment to ever happen. But here we are. John Cena will be retiring in 2025. and I'll be making sure to thank him in a much longer video. It's going to be a half an hour of me talking about John Cena, because this video is going even longer than I thought. Crazy, man. John Cena, retiring 2025. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Thank you, John. See you for some great memories in 2025. If you want some, come get some. I'm going to cry, bro.